Forgot.
Come on in. What are we hunting tonight? Why don't you just decloak and have a seat right over there? That's right, right over there. Why? Well, because this is Predator and Prey. Which are you? I'm Chris Hansen.
Yes, welcome listeners to another episode of Predator and Prey, the Yocha podcast. I am one of your hosts representing the HOTU clan. My name is Justin the Owl, or the Alf, as the case may be. And I'm joined, as always, by my fellow HOTU clan member, Ray, the High Priest of Khonshu himself. How are you, Ray?
Yeah, good. Justin back for the final chapter. Can't wait, and we've got the full complement
Yes.
for this episode, don't we?
Yes, Rasucha is rejoining us again. He was stricken by a Titanian plague for the last episode, so was unfortunately unable to join us. But
netted,
he's
the technovirus.
But he's made a full recovery, and he's back with bells on. How are you, Russell?
I'm feeling like a fucking alien.
That just warms the cockles of my heart. Hearing old Peter Keys again.
That's right. We missed you, Russell.
Oh, I missed you guys too. I couldn't even watch last episode because I hadn't read the issue yet. So
nice.
We're all caught up, I imagine, now, though.
Yes, all caught up.
Tonight, listeners, we do have the conclusion to Marvel's Predator versus Wolverine. Issue number 4 just came out recently, and we're going to review it and give our thoughts as a whole on the whole miniseries since it's all wrapped up now.
Yeah, it'd be interesting because I have been trawling the interwebs, and there's an even spread, I guess, of reactions and impressions of the series as a whole. So it'd be very interesting to hear what you guys think as a whole, like this full part of was like.
Yeah,
Put it on the whole.
Put it on the whole. Now, do we have any hardcore news this week?
Nope.
The streets are running red with blood.
And we a big hello to Isaiah Ponce.
Hi,
Isaiah. There, how you going?
Hi.
Might be a slip at the keyboard there.
The cat might have run across the keyboard.
Do you know of any news, Ray?
No, I was just thinking, like Justin and I, we did talk about the new series that was announced, of course, by Ed Brisson coming up. But no, I haven't. I'm racking my brain. I can't think of anything. No.
I can't either. Yeah. How about you, Russell? Do you have any news?
I saw some news on the other side of the fence with the xenomorphs, but I haven't seen any.
Oh, yes.
Haven't seen any Predator news.
And with the lead up to Romulus this summer, we're going to have a lot more xenomorph stuff.
Right. Yeah, they're ramping up.
They announced Alien What If. That was crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
And
I didn't even see that.
Black, White, and Blood as well. I think we spoke about as well. So plenty of stuff.
That's going to be gorgeous. I can't wait to see that. Yeah.
Did they already?
So you reckon they'll do
one of those? They already didn't they already do an Alien Black, White, and Blood? Is this the second one?
I don't know. I've only seen one cover. I mean, I'm a bit out of touch with comics, but I did see a cover to to issue 1, which looked really good. It might be out now. I don't know. I mean, we aren't listeners. We aren't an Aliens Xenomorph podcast, so
that's
you're not
true.
going to get
That's
your
true.
info.
We're
Fuck
not
here.
those guys. Fuck 'em.
I'm glad I don't know. I'm glad I don't know.
A fucking alien.
They're on the other team.
The
Dare I
lions,
say?
the tigers, the bears. Oh my!
Oh my!
Uh,
Dare I say? Will we ever get a black, white, and green, or black, white, and fluoro green? I mean, that would be
That would be
I would-
amazing, actually.
I
to
would
see
hope
that bright
so.
green is the only color.
Yeah.
yeah.
We
I love that.
I mean, they're doing them with Star Wars characters, although they're changing the title slightly. But
Oh, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
black,
Yeah.
white, and red. But yeah,
Yeah, I think the
Predator
time
is
right.
a prime candidate for that.
Totally. Oh
Mm.
yeah. It's an anthology series, and as we all know, that's perfect for the Predator. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did see one thing. It's not really hardcore news, guys, but there was one avid fan of Predator. They posted up on one of the Facebook pages some shots of Arnie as Dutch, in the first movie.
Oh yeah.
And they were searching for the same brown shirt that Arnie had, saying, "Is this, is this
Oh.
available?"
Oh, no kidding.
And people were saying, "Oh, look, it's Army military issue or whatever." So, if anyone's keen to replicate, maybe Billy's hat or
Yes.
Poncho's face paint, the
The machete.
maybe,
Yeah.
Maybe,
I can smell cosplay coming up here somewhere.
yeah, but I don't think
I
there was
wa-
anything special with Dutch's shirt. To be honest, I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
in the military. I don't know, but it's just brown, right?
right. It seemed
Yeah.
like a pretty standard issue one.
Yeah.
I'll purchase Jesse Ventura's tobacco spit. That's what.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Here it is.
Very nice.
He's a legend.
Well, in that case, we can move on to our next segment, the trophy room, and show off our goodies.
Yeah.
Very nice. And do you guys have anything new? Any new and exciting goodies to show off for the trophy room?
Russell,
Well,
have you got any?
I Justin knows this, but no one else does. My chair is broken, and I haven't replaced it yet. So if I move too much, I'm gonna hit the floor. So I can't.
Whoops.
I can't reach back here and get something off the Predator shelf, but I can reach over here. This isn't Predator related, but I have been searching for this like every day for a month.
Oh, this one. Yes.
Going to Walmart every day, or having my friend go to Walmart every day for a month because I knew these figures were coming.
Oh, Godzilla
Yeah.
and Kong.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Scar
big one.
King.
Yeah. I bought every Scar King they had. Like
You did? How many were there?
Well, I mean, like there's the big one, then there's the small one, and then there's like
Oh.
the really small one. I didn't mean I bought all their stock.
No,
Let
I
me
mean,
rephrase
I
that.
didn't even know that they made more than just that one size.
Oh yeah, multiple sizes. Like here's the little guy. I think this is a
Oh.
keychain. Yeah.
Oh.
And then there's
That's
another
cute.
one that I can't reach, but yeah.
That's cool. Very cool. Oh, I'm so excited for
But-
that movie, Russell. I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait either. I'm ready for just some fun. A fun Godzilla Kong adventure.
Yes.
And I'm so excited for this new villain, the Scar King.
Me too.
And there's another evil kaiju who hasn't been in any of the trailers, but the toys are out there, so we know about him. Is an ice dragon called Shimo.
Another new one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
So
Throwing in some new
while
stuff.
Sorry,
So-
guys.
Oh, that's okay.
I had had the lasers on me. I had to just disappear for a while.
Had to move out of range.
Had to move out of range. Had to duck. I think I'm safe now.
Cover yourself in mud. But yeah, super excited for that movie, and I'm super excited for this new villain. I love, like, a lot of people were upset that it wasn't like a classic villain for the movie, but I like the idea of new kaiju. That
for this movie,
excites me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, it should be us. Sorry, Russell.
I was just going to say, would I have been thrilled with Space Godzilla or Destroyer or Gigan? Sure, but I like new things.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Being a seasoned fan of that kind of franchise, Russell, because I can understand, like, long term fans, it's like probably been waiting ages to see their other favorite characters that are on the periphery as well. But yeah, I mean, for me, just as a casual fan, a new big bad's pretty cool.
Definitely. And the fun fact about the Scar King, that new villain, is this is the first time ever that King Kong will battle another ape.
That's true. That we have never seen that. Yes.
Nice, awesome. I still go for Kong though, of course. I don't care who this other ape is, this friggin' freeloader.
Well, my prediction is, because they haven't really been saying it since these new series started, is that when Kong defeats the Scar King, he will finally be King Kong.
Oh, because he's just been Kong, right?
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
right.
yeah, he hasn't been referred to as King Kong at all.
Yeah,
no.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
No,
very cool.
I'm looking forward. When is it out over your way?
End
March
of March
29th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They actually pushed the release date up.
Okay.
It was originally May, I think. Yeah.
Because it did really. I mean, the first one did really well.
Yeah.
So I think just box office wise,
especially for COVID times, that was still COVID times.
Yeah.
When that
was
exactly.
True. Yeah, it did really well. I loved that movie.
Yeah. I still stand. I'm a Godzilla fan. I mean, I love Kong too, but I prefer Godzilla. But I still think Skull Island is the best of those new.
Skull
that's a great
Island's
movie.
Awesome. I love it. Yeah. I like Godzilla 2 actually as well. I thought that was pretty good.
Well, I mean, that one with King Ghidorah and Rodan and Mothra. Of course, I love that one. But
just the pacing though and the action, I thought it was just really. It was like really. I mean, but Skull Island was very similar as well with that.
Skull Island was the only one that had likable humans, in my opinion. But
that's true. Some of them.
Yeah, I mean, Bryan Cranston was great, and then he died before Godzilla even showed up.
15 minutes in. Yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, you were supposed to slap me if I was ranting. So,
that's all right. No, we're good. We're good.
Any more trophy rooms?
Ray, do you have any goodies for the trophy room?
Well, I have just a couple. Again, not Predator related. One of them's kind of. This one finally came in through Kickstarter. It's Eternal Warrior.
The Valiant?
Scorched Earth. Valiant.
Nice.
It's a hardcover. It's exclusive to Kickstarter. Oh, there was a huge debacle with this
about
thing.
that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been waiting about 2 years or something for this.
My God.
They literally kind of just disappeared with the money. Everyone was kind of like, what's going on? The writers and the artists were saying, yep, they haven't paid us. We've done all the work.
Oh my God.
We don't know when it's going to come out. But thankfully, Valiant now have changed hands over from
again.
To Alien books, I think. So they're actually more focused on comic books now. Previously, I probably got it wrong. It's DGC, I think, or DCM. It was a foreign company that wanted to push Valiant for video game movies and video games. Yeah. And so they totally neglected the comic books. And so Valiant fans were getting like one title, one issue every quarter of the year. It was terrible. And they were really I hate to say it, they weren't the best quality as well.
Oh,
Um,
no.
but now we're
Ugh.
getting new. When I say we, I'm saying the collective Valiant fans are getting new stuff, regular stuff now. So EXO, Ninjak, Bloodshot, they're all getting regular series again.
Nice.
So
I'm so
that's
excited
very
now.
exciting. Yeah,
Yeah.
but Eternal Warrior. So this is like gold now because it took forever to get.
Waited 2 years for it. Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh man.
Was this the same Kickstarter that Rebecca backed and she's been waiting forever for, or was that
Yes,
something else?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's the same. Yeah, because we both like Eternal Warrior. Yeah, we just seem to like the mythical strong guy like Hercules and Eternal Warrior. We've got the same taste.
I love it.
And the other one I got related to this is I got the Wolverine Epic Collection.
Okay.
So
That's a new
I haven't
one,
read it
isn't
yet.
it?
Yeah, Tooth and Claw by Larry Hama, Howard Mackey. I mean, new as in it's one of the later volumes.
Yeah.
We're talking, I think, in the 90s or the early 2000s. So yeah, I see
Very cool.
Read a bit more of Wolvie.
Have you read any of those stories in that collection, or will those be all new to you?
No, they're all new to me actually.
cool.
Yeah, so
Cool.
yeah, I'd read a lot of the Larry Hama stuff, but more the early to mid 90s, I think. And this is, I think, late 90s to 2000s. So
very cool.
So should be good. Should be good.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I have one ready for the trophy room, and I've been waiting to show you guys this.
Oh,
get ready.
Oh,
oh,
the laser.
Is that laser
predator.
shot?
That's the laser shot from NECA.
I don't even have that
awesome.
one.
Nice one. Where did you pick that one from?
This was, I could not believe it, but I found it at my local Walmart. They have this little section for like collectible figures now.
Yeah,
like the
NECA figures. Yeah,
and you could take his little.
I got to say, having no Walmart here, Walmart sounds like the mecca for
it's
comic book geeks and shit.
Well,
it seems to find hard to find stuff. Like you seem to they sell stuff for cheap. Like
I'm always surprised. I'll look at that section. I'm always amazed. Like they had a couple of Spawn figures in there last week. They had a couple of McFarlane stuff. Like it was wild.
Yeah.
But the thing is that like
it made me very happy.
Those same really figures, those same figures will sit on the shelves forever. Like
the peg warmers. Yeah.
Right. It's so funny.
Because especially in my state, because they'll come to what the hell? $35 for an action figure?
Yeah.
Plastic. Well, to each their own, and I think that looks awesome, Justin.
Thank you. Yeah, I was happy with that one.
Cool. Yeah. Well, shall we?
Yes, we have some fresh wounds for the folks.
Yes.
Yes, we are here to discuss Predator versus Wolverine, number 4, by writer Benjamin Percy, artist Ken Lashley, Kay Zama, Gavin Guidry, and color artists Juan Fernandez, Alex Guimarães, and Matthew Wilson. The letter was VC's Corey Pettit, and we had a variety of cover artists, but the main one was Marco Cicchetto.
Yes. So yeah.
What do you guys think of this one?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it's a tight little kind of 4-part series. We spanned across Wolverine's like the different eras. A couple of surprising turns, I think, towards the end, involving pretty much the X-Men. It's always fun. I love to see Nightcrawler. It's always fun to see them, and everyone else, Kitty Pryde. But that was a bit strange. I don't know. Yeah, it was. I wouldn't say the whole series was great. It was just enjoyable. It was a nice little escapist, story about what if one of your favorite characters met up with Predator. So yeah,
right.
Yeah,
and Russell, where you were gone last week, I'd like to also get your thoughts on issue number 3, because
See,
Yeah.
the problem with reading back to back is that it's going to flow into each other, which is which. But I assume 3 was you had like the samurai flashback that with Muramasa
At the
and
end. Yeah.
oh, just at the end, or was that in this
Yeah.
issue?
Issue number 4, that was the middle section.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm really off kilter then. But
That's okay. I know, yeah, reading it back to back is going to make it confusing, but yeah.
The main thing about 3 that I do remember though was and it was like was that they tied in Predator technology into the Weapon X helmet.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
I
I
thought
thought
that
that
was
you would like that. Yeah.
that was neat. For this one, yeah, I'm a sucker for like samurai stuff, Japanese, and yeah, seeing the Predator fight Logan in like a samurai duel, and his master's like, "You can't use your claws." I thought that was great.
He's just standing there watching. He's like, "I'm not going to help you.
I'm
Yeah,
not
what
going
do
to fight your battles. I was like, well, in the last issue, you said we're going to fight together, and now you're like, I'm not going to fight your battles.
Yeah, just
But
kidding.
like Ray said, I love seeing the X-Men in there. I almost pissed myself when that panel with the targeting system was on Professor X's bald ass head. How would he not know that was coming? Like
Yeah, I know,
but
right?
I as a whole, the series was fun. It was like a throwback to like the Dark Horse crossovers from the 90s. Nothing like spectacular, but it was a good time. What did you think, Justin?
Well, the last issue number 3, I know you didn't listen to the episode yet, but I complained at length about the whole sequence where the Predator peels Logan when he's in the Weapon X tank, and he peels the rib cage back, peels the meat back to see the adamantium bones, and starts carving up, dissolves the flesh off of his head to leave the skull behind. I just thought, and then hauls him up into upper orbit where he falls out of the ship and just falls to Earth. I thought that was absolutely ridiculous, that whole sequence. I thought it did absolutely nothing to further the story along, and it was completely unnecessary. And I felt the same way in this issue about the X-Men sequence. I thought, okay, you're telling me that a seasoned Yocha, who is obviously very formidable, because I mean, in the first issue we see him take down an orca, so I mean, we know that this Yocha is not messing about, and he's already plagued Wolverine quite a bit. He's not one to be messed with. He is just going to attack blindly at the Xavier Institute, knowing that it's full of, that not only is Wolverine there, and he's fully rested and conscious now, but he has a whole group of superpowered allies with him to assist him. That Youch is just going to blindly go in guns blazing as soon as he sees Logan and just start mowing down everything. Yeah, no.
Yeah, he didn't do any reconnaissance for this mission.
Yeah, I felt like that sequence could have been completely omitted, and it would have done nothing to hurt the story. I felt like it was completely unnecessary.
It was fan service. That's what it was.
That's total fan service, yeah. But I don't necessarily like that all the time.
No, you don't. Yeah.
The ending too, I felt, was possibly one of the most anticlimactic things that I've read in recent memory. Because we see the Yocha and Wolverine carving into each other, and then oh, there's Millie. Hi.
Sorry, got to. Sorry, she
Hello there.
had to wait. I'll just put it down. Sorry, I'll just put it down. Sorry, Justin.
World's youngest podcast host right now.
I heard a voice and I was like, that's too high to be Ray's voice. But
It's not that higher.
but
What
I
the
thought,
F?
you know, he's exactly. But I thought at the end where the Yocha detonates his warhead, and Logan's just looking at it like, yeah, whatever, and just kind of shrugs it off. That was kind of what I felt. I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, okay, that was the ending, whatever. And it didn't really do anything for me. I felt like it was very anticlimactic. There was at no point did I ever feel like the Yucha was going to win or even make any serious headway against Logan. And I got to thinking about it, if the previous issue had been like my brain had spun it out and the Yocha got his hands on some adamantium and said, you know what, you go ahead and sleep there, Weapon X, or whatever you're calling yourself now. I'm going to incorporate your metal into my gear. Then the next time I see you when you're awake, we're going to finish this because I'll actually be able to cut your head off with your metal. And imagine that. Imagine if in issue number 4 we had seen an adamantium-equipped Yocha going up against Wolverine.
Yeah.
I think that would have added another dimension of tension to the story because, yeah, he could actually get sliced up by an adamantium blade.
I remember one of us predicting, though, that he was going to be obsessed with the shiny skull. Like, maybe it was Sparky who said, yeah, once he finds out that skull's shiny, it's going to be like the ultimate trophy. And that she was exactly right. I didn't mind that scene as much. I thought it was hilarious when he sprayed that acid in Wolverine's mouth and his face fell off. But as for this issue, like, that final battle was pretty anticlimactic. I feel like it was almost like the samurai where they they both go past each other with their sword and then one of them falls over.
Yeah.
But I think they just did it to show that Wolverine is probably the only person the Predator's ever fought that can survive the self-destruct at point blank range.
But, yeah, I was questioning about that as well. Sorry, just Days of Future Past, the old thing where that John Byrne, is it Chris Claremont as well, where where Wolverine gets incinerated. Yeah. Well, yeah, he just fries off all the flesh and bone. He's just bone, right? So wouldn't the same thing happen with this Predator detonation? And you can't regenerate from that if you have no meat or bones,
right?
Wolverine, much like Superman, has just gotten stronger and stronger and stronger over the years.
Over the decades. Absolutely.
So the Wolverine of current Marvel Comics is not the same Wolverine as Days of Future Past.
I still think it's a stretch. I mean,
yeah,
we know Deadpool. I'm fully geeking out here. We know Deadpool has got a way massive, a larger healing factor than Wolverine. Wolverine, you can't regenerate from nothing. Whereas like Wade, you cut off his head and he starts sprouting a body from his neck.
Right.
That I can understand. But Wolverine, if it's just bone, like where's the regeneration coming from? It's gone. So anyway, I don't know. But you're right. I mean, they have changed Wolverine.
You have to have something to heal. If you don't have any flesh to heal.
I did like that he was like, I don't know how long I was in that hole, but I finally got out. It was like, at least it took him a while,
Yeah.
True.
Well, I mean, also from that last issue, what I enjoyed was when his face his head got melted off. That as he was reforming his head, he was like kind of mindless. He was very, very based on instincts, and he would just lash out and stuff because I guess his brain hadn't formed properly yet. But again,
plus he was also in the Weapon X program where his mind had been wiped and he was just
Sure, yeah.
Pure
savage
instinct.
Yeah, that as
at
well.
the time.
Yeah.
But
Right.
like I said, I mean, I guess I just kind of took this whole story at face value because I knew it was just going to kind of be like, from the title that this is going to be just like, and I don't mean this in a derogatory way. It's going to be dumb. Like it's gonna be dumb. Is it as dumb as some of the crossovers that I've seen? No, it's not as dumb as something like Predator versus Magnus Robot Fighter or something like
come
that.
on, that's good.
But I will have to say
that's a legend, sir. That is a legend.
Yes. No, I'm just saying the story itself was stupid. But
yeah, very much a popcorn. I rate it like a popcorn film. You're there to just have fun. You're not meant to think about it too much. And
you can't take it too seriously.
If you enjoy it,
it's kind of like I was talking about earlier is like the Godzilla Kong movie. It's going to be just like silly fun where we just got our serious like scary Godzilla with Godzilla -1. Now we have our silly popcorn Godzilla. This kind of felt like this is the silly popcorn of the Predator books.
Yeah,
absolutely.
One more thing I want to comment, and then I'm going to let Ray go because he hasn't really got to say much. But I did love that Percy kind of ties into the social commentary of the original Predator movie, which was like hunting to survive versus hunting for sport. And Logan uses the skills that he's learned as somebody who has literally had to scratch and claw to survive to overcome this threat that is literally only there to kill, like for fun, basically.
Yeah.
And the Predator, the Predator underestimates Wolverine because of that. And that's really the defeat. And then, of course, like we said, we get that anticlimactic, I'm running at you, and we just hit each other, and the Predator's dead. But, Ray, what'd you think?
Yeah, look, I have to agree with both of you about it. I mean, it was just a lot of, as you'd say, Russell, dumb fun. And
it was fun.
And when I nitpick on these little geeky things about the details of power sets, that's fun too. So
sure, yeah, definitely.
I do that. But again, apologies if you have covered this while I had been dodging laser scopes. I really enjoyed the tie-in, like the bear skull at the the Predator using the bear from the first or second issue.
It looks so awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
And then it being more of like Wolverine likening it to warriors using face paint or using trophies that they have and wearing them, the berserkers and all that. So I thought that was really good. I love the subtle call to Predator, the first Predator, with Wolverine hiding in the mud, and you just see this eyeball sticking out, but it's literally just the eyeball.
Yeah, that part actually, he ripped his own eye out for that. That was great.
That was awesome. Yeah,
I mean, it's really good in the sense that you see the lengths that Wolverine will go to, because he also mentions as well, I'm gonna have to bleed here. Like he's gonna have to see me bleeding and smell my blood. That's all part of his plan. So he's using his own destruction in order to beat this thing. And I think that's a very different thing that a Predator has faced before. Obviously, like if you look at humans, they won't do stuff like that. They won't maim themselves just to get at it. So Wolverine is absolutely a different adversary, I think, that the Predator has ever faced. And the fact that, it had been hunting Wolverine for a while now. It was interesting, the Muramasa stuff with the samurai, because he does make mention, because he mentions that I think if Wolverine loses, he's going to put Wolverine's soul into the sword.
Into the sword, yeah.
I think that was a tie-in.
If that died,
Yeah, because we know, Justin, from that quick googling that we did last episode, that is what has happened to that sword, the Muramasa sword. It actually has Wolverine's soul in it. So I like the little call there that Benjamin Percy has made. But when when it was mentioned, I was thinking, so will the Predator then just like beat Wolverine? Like, will he be dead? And will the guy then? But of course, it was a little anticlimactic in that sense that we just get the hand and the Predator running away, basically.
Yeah, I was like, why is the Predator afraid of the hand, but he'll jump in and fight the X-Men, no problem. I was like,
there you go. Exactly. Yeah. Well, having said that, though, I guess if you do, like, he was attacked by them, right? He went there. He attacked the mansion, but he was really after Wolverine, and they kind of got him. And actually, I did love that part of it. Although I was pleasantly surprised, the X-Men were there. Was just their teamwork again in a short amount. How Nightcrawler, Kitty Pryde, Danny, Moonstar used their abilities. Yeah, it was great. So,
and I just, it kind of hit me as like, okay, Colossus is there, Nightcrawler, Rogue. The Predator has no chance against these people.
Yeah.
like the Predator, you're not going to do nothing against Colossus. Come on.
Yeah. Thank God Colossus was carrying the professor away. Otherwise, that would be end
I think while you were away, Justin and I were laughing our ass off because that shot of Professor X with the targeting laser
on his forehead.
His head, and he was just like, huh?
That was so
it was like, how did he not, like, I mean, Professor X's telepathy is like different all the time, but how did he not sense that the Predator
sense an alien mind nearby? Like,
that's what I thought.
Side of the
he
yard.
Would have sensed.
No,
he would have sensed something different.
But he was wearing a helmet. And Magneto's helmet blocks out Xavier. Juggernaut's helmet blocks out Xavier. So maybe that was...
It was the bear skull, though. So
I like the hot take.
Which
maybe there's something inside lining. I don't know.
The bear skull was way cooler than the regular Predator mask. Like,
yes, I agree.
Yeah,
I love that.
If I was a Predator, I would have just kept the skull and stuff.
Yeah,
leave it sticking in the middle of the field. You know, you can have it.
It's a lot more imposing looking. It's a lot more scary.
Oh yeah. He looks almost like what the traditional Wendigo is supposed to look like.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But I think that's a deer skull that it's often depicted as, but like, yeah, it's not the big furry Sasquatch from Marvel Comics. That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm just looking at look. I love the changes in the art as well. We discussed
art was very good
with this Justin as well. Yeah, I thought that the shifts with the X-Men scenario and then Ken Lashley's just present day was great. You need that detail with that present day one with Wolverine being so hacked up.
I love all three of these different artists, but I think that my favorite was the Ken Lashley stuff.
Oh yeah, that was the main event. Like,
it was so good. Yeah,
and I don't miss Greg Land at all. That's for sure.
Yeah, just for
this issue actually had women in it.
Right.
And they weren't slaughtered.
Yes.
But
so go ahead, Russell. Yeah.
When I saw, like, there's the scene where the Predator's like dragging Wolverine away, and then another Wolverine runs up, I was like, is that Mystique? But no, it was
that's what I thought.
It was Danny Moonstar. But
Moonstar, yeah. And I thought, well, wouldn't the Yautja's vision be able to see through that illusion? Like,
you would think.
Yeah, you don't know how. That was.
I guess
weird.
We don't know for sure. Like,
maybe
Moonstar's powers are like illusion, because I'm not really. I haven't read a whole lot of New Mutants or anything, so. So she's not like an actual shapeshifter.
No.
It's illusions. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she should team up with Mysterio, is what you're saying.
Totally. Yeah, that would be a
Um,
great combo.
Look, the big question also is as well, how is Rogue feeling after she touches the Predator? Because the Predator
true.
goes away. What sort of shit has she seen, like in her head now?
Yeah,
Exactly.
she should have
all the
sorts of
memories,
nightmares. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's terrible. Yeah.
Uh,
And that was good. We see us. I'm having a look. We see a little shot of Beast. Beast gets there late to the party. There's
yes.
Beast there
Yeah.
helping Moonstar. Yeah.
the
Moonshara
good
out.
beast. The
Yes.
good beast.
Yeah.
The good beast. We should, yes.
Because this, I mean,
Okay.
we can infer by the costumes and everything that this was like what, the 80s? That's like that era
Yeah,
of
I
the
think so.
X-Men.
It seems that way to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Classic
Rogue's
look,
costume as
Nightcrawler.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, very much Rogues. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Or at the very least,
nice...
like late 70s,
Yeah.
but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a little thing in the X-Men thing that I think also Percy does. Just final thoughts that, there's a whole thing about Wolverine not wanting to be close to anyone because he's got too much death and destruction following him, and I loved how that was culminated in him shouting at the X-Men, just leave me alone, stay out of it, because he's pretty desperate that he doesn't want this monster coming in and decimating them. But so I thought that was a little nice touch, because again, that's Percy has got the essence of Wolverine, and that's kind of how he rolls. Really, he really cares for them, but he just, that conversation with Professor X saying, why weren't you there? I had to do what I had to do. Like the kids were just looking at your empty chair. Though they must really like him, but he must really like them. But he has to kind of keep a distance.
Right.
I really like Percy's prose for Wolverine. Like, it's like the perfect Wolverine. Like, it's not because in the 90s, late 80s, it got so over the top and stupid. Like his inner monologues.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like this is a nice baseline to where it gets the essence of the character. Sound in my head when I'm reading it, I was like, okay, I can envision Wolverine saying this.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me too.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does have
Percy's
the voice of Wolverine very, very well. Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely, and as we mentioned, just his Wolverine's knowledge of hunting, I think it's displayed really well here. Like he's I reckon he's displayed better than the Predator. The way he thinks about it, and he manages to trap it.
Right. Well, I think
again,
I think you were away when I said that, Ray. But
okay.
But no. What I'm about to say is like Wolverine is like the hunter for survival, and the Predator is the sportsman,
hunter for sport.
Trophy hunter.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that was obviously like part of the social commentary in the first Predator movie is like the survival versus trophy hunting, and like why trophy hunting is not cool. But it's, I mean, if you're doing it to survive, whatever. But
just one other thing I just noticed. The front cover before we end, the front cover always has the blue and yellow Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least this one. So actually, I think last one had the brown one. So
what do you prefer? Ray?
Come on, I like the brown one, the tan and orange.
I do too. Yeah, I do too.
That's not the original one though. No.
Age of Apocalypse Stump Wolverine. That's mine. No, but
pirate Wolverine.
or when he lost his nose there for a while. That was no.
That's quite a look.
I also liked his suit in Uncanny X-Force, the black and white one.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that one's great.
It had like all the color bleach out of it. It was cool.
Oh, yeah.
And his eyes were red.
His eyes were red. Yes.
Yeah. I love that one.
That might be my second favorite. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like X-Force. Anyway, so I mean, should we give this
wrap it up?
Yeah. What do we want to give it for a rating? I
am going to give I'll give a rating for the issue and then one for the
Mhm.
series as a whole.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
the issue, I'm going to say three skulls out of 5. I feel like there was lots of good stuff, but there was lots of questionable stuff. So it's like a middle of the road for me. The series as a whole, just because it was dumb fun, I'm going to give it a 4. 4 skulls out of 5.
Okay.
Nice.
And I feel like the
Nice.
first half was way better than the second half.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Justin, how about yourself?
I agree with Russell. I think the first half of this was better. Yeah, but as far as this particular issue, I would give this one 2 out of 5. Yeah, I
Okay.
just it didn't really hit
Ooh,
it
ouch.
for me. Yeah. same
That
same
might
thing
be
with
the
number 3.
lowest. That might be the
It
lowest
might
score
be,
we've
yeah.
had.
It
Yeah.
might be.
Yeah.
I just didn't care for issue 3 or 4. I thought
that's
that they were kind
fine.
of
Yeah.
disappointing. Yeah. So
Well,
I'd give those
and
both of those issues 2 skulls out of 5. But for the whole series, I would give it probably 3 out of 5 because it
Okay.
was entertaining. It was fun. The artwork was really good. The characterization of Wolverine was excellent. And there were some genuinely fun moments. There were some moments that made me laugh. So, yeah, on the whole, it was entertaining. Yeah. What about you, Ray?
Okay. Yeah, along the same lines as you guys. But I tend to enjoy. I enjoyed 3 and 4 again because it was just dumb fun. It was just entertaining. I had a bit of gore. I enjoyed that. I appreciated the shifts in artwork. So for issue 4, I would give a. I'll just give a 3, and I think as series as a whole, I'll give a 3 as well. Just because. Yeah, as I said, it's not great or anything like that, but it's fun. Look, if we're going to rate it as a popcorn comic book, I would probably give it 4 out of 5, and the overall series 4 out of 5 because it does what it does. It's you just meant to have fun. It's this cool premise of wanting to see Wolverine and Predator, and we get it, But if you dig a little bit deeper, there are a lot of missed opportunities. I think you touched upon it, Justin. There's some great ideas in here, but I think because of the length of the miniseries and what Percy has, he can only touch upon it. And we can only just be left to speculate about Weapon X, speculate about, what happens with the X-Men and the Predator from then on, or speculate, how does it would be cool to see Nightcrawler versus Predator. So
right.
And even the samurai stuff. So there are a lot of great ideas, but they are just kind of like, here they are. And then we've got to move on just to the next thing. So in that sense, it wasn't as satisfying in that sense. But, 6 out of 10 or 3 out of 5, I think is pretty decent. I would revisit. Yeah, I would revisit it if I'm bored or if I want to see Wolverine go up against a Predator again. I'll read it again. It's fine.
Yeah,
And
I might revisit it in like a year and see if it's grown on me a little bit more.
It might read better as a trade too. Like,
true.
I think we said that about the main Predator book. Like, probably reads better as a trade. I think we can all agree, maybe even Ray on this one, that the pinnacle is still Batman versus Predator, and that, like, as far as I'm not trying to, I'm not joking.
No, I
either.
know.
Like,
I know.
But in terms of Predator versus superhero, I still think that the Batman ones are the best.
The first one is really the ultimate classic. Without a doubt.
I will grudgingly agree with that. I mean, you can't.
Well, I mean,
it's only because I haven't done a Predator Moon Knight yet. That's why.
That's right.
That's true. You're 100% correct about that.
And
once that happens, that will be my new favorite.
Superman versus Predator was such a slog. So,
oh gosh, that wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
let's wait to review that one. Let's wait a while before we touch that one.
We can skip it. I don't care.
We'll save that for the very end when we have nothing else to talk about.
But
So I mean, exactly. Listeners, take it as you will. Let us know what you think as well. I mean, what do you
send in your thoughts?
Think of this title?
Tell us what you thought.
And who would you like to see the Yocha go up against in the next? I know, Bob Marvel's got some more planned. They've got some
Peter,
more planned. I
please.
know they are.
I'm
I bet we're
ready
going to see
for
Predator
John.
versus Deadpool. I bet we're going
Oh,
to see
yeah.
that. At
Yeah. Oh
some point.
god, that'd
That's
be good. Yeah.
logical.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they might do that like later because maybe they don't want to do back to back X characters, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point,
uh,
though, I can
yeah.
see it. Yeah.
Predator and
I-
Spider-Ham. That would be cool.
Spider-Ham.
Peter Porker.
He takes out a huge mallet and just whacks the Predator on the head.
I would love that. I'm not even kidding. I would love that.
That needs to happen.
Do something crazy like the Predator hunts the Sinister Six.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be amazing. Any
Yeah.
incarnation of the Sinister Six. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the
But,
ones because I mean that you'd get Craven in there for sure. Of Sandman, Electro,
Sandman would wipe the floor with him. Hobgoblin,
Syria,
Hobgoblin,
well,
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock would
Doc
probably
Ock- Doc
wipe
Ock
the
would-
floor with him.
Yeah, it would rip
Yeah.
him apart.
Unless he
Pull
got
his
the
legs off.
stealth kill, that would be the only way that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I think people like the movies and stuff have ruined this, but like Doc Ock's just a dude. Like,
he is,
like if you get close enough to him where you get past those arms and you just punch him, he's done. Like,
yeah, with a spotty punch, he'd be knocked his neck, his head would lop off.
Well,
that's what the
in
Hulk
his first
did when the Hulk
appearance,
fought
yeah.
him. Yeah, the Hulk
in
just
his
got close
first-
enough and tapped him in the forehead.
We got to cover that on Gamma Charge.
We will.
But yeah, I think that does it for us.
Yeah, we better wrap it up here because I know you've got something else happening there. So
Amateur.
Yes, thank you for joining
I'm
us
loving the Hulk, by
again,
the way.
listeners.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, isn't that a great series? Yeah,
It's good. It's good.
It's
It's
so
dark.
good.
I love it. It's it's gritty.
Are you
very-
caught up
it's
on
very
it,
horror
Ray?
oriented. It's
I think I am. The last thing I saw was Hulk got possessed by.
Yep, that's where
Ooh,
we're
yeah,
at.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, cool.
the new Ghost
Nice.
Rider. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Ghost Rider. Yeah.
Oh, so
Anyway,
good.
sorry, Justin.
That's okay. No, yeah. Listeners, definitely send in your thoughts about the Predator versus Wolverine miniseries as a whole. And also in our next episode, I figured probably it's just about time for us to go back to the Dark Horse Omnibus. What do you think?
Yeah. Bring it on. Cold War cometh.
Yes.
Oh
that's
my
right.
god. I can't wait. I can't wait
I
to see
can.
Ray in agony.
Oh, good. Justin, it's gonna take you years to read that thing. It's
Great covers. Some of the best Predator covers of all time.
Don't disagree. Don't disagree with that. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
We can skip
Remember-
plugs and all that
Yeah,
for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys know where to find us. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. As always, guys, everybody.
Remember, shit happens.
Catch you later.
See you, everyone.